Hey guys, this is Jaret with Everything Tech with Jaret, bringing you today's news and actually today review of the SodaStream soda maker. Here we go. So today I'm doing a review on, like I said, the SodaStream soda maker. Now, I got this at Christmas time, but I waited to do the review until now so I could have a couple weeks to, use it quite a bit and see, how it performed and basically how the overall function of it was and, how, quote unquote, build it was if anything broke. So I'm just going to do a sit down review and show you how it works. So I'm going to first off start with, how it's performed for the past few weeks. It's performed very well. So basically, when you get the box, you get the SodaStream itself, you get the CO2 cartridge. This is what, makes your compress carbonization. And you have your bottle, which I've filled with water for the demonstration. You will also get 6 of these little sample packets, and I've already used 5 of them, but the one I have left is a Diet Pink Grapefruit. And actually, I might make that tonight on camera so I can try it and see if I actually want to get it. I'll show you some of the other ones I've already bought and how those perform and how I like them. Now, overall, for the past few weeks on how this has held up, it's done a very good job. Nothing's broke. The build quality of it, for plastic-wise, is very good. And this is like the base model line. This one was actually on sale for, I believe, $75 because they're normally about $80, $90, somewhere in that general area. So it was on sale and we got it for a little cheaper. Well, they got it for me for a little cheaper. Okay, now I came over here and zoomed in for you guys to see this better. So basically, when you get the package, like I said, you're going to get the 6 samples, the water bottle, the CO2, and the machine itself. So what you do when you get the CO2 is there'll be a little tab on the top, and you'll basically just pop it off, and it'll go around to the back of the machine. And there's 2 little tabs here on the side, and you're going to squeeze those and pull the cover up and off. Now, in order to get your CO2 tank in, which, by the way, gets 50 to 55 full thing of these, and these are 1 liter, so it can make 50 to 55 liters. And this is a 1 liter bottle here, and they actually have half-liter bottles, too. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take it and feed it up through the bottom, just like that. Kind of awkward to do at the desk. And then there's a little guy up there that you got to screw it into. And when you start screwing, it'll put this thing back down as it goes up inside. And you want to get it tight, but not too tight. And then right here you have your button, which basically there's a spring which depresses this and it'll shoot it out the jet. Then you can reinstall your cover by putting the groove in and pushing in. Snaps right in. Unit's now assembled. Alright, so now that the bottle, we have full water, and there's a fill mark right on there that you want to fill it up to. In cold water, and I use actually distilled or right out of our fridge. Tastes better. You basically push this up, this little lever. This is your release, and it also releases the air after you get done carbonating it. Now, this is very important. You can only carbonate it or put the flavor in after carbonating. So basically, you put the stem in. This is going to be a little awkward to do, but I'm going to try to do it. I'm at a weird angle. But you want to basically just screw it in while holding this up. And then, just like that. Get it kind of snug. And oh, by the way, yes, you also have a little drip plate down here in case anything would, happen to spill out. That's always something good to wipe out every now and then. So basically, you're gonna push this little guy up here. Now, if you just tap it, it's not gonna do anything. You actually have to push down. The guy's in the water there, and it's actually just gonna shoot down in and carbonate. Now, I'll show you how you know when to stop. So you're gonna start pushing it. Now you hear the, sound of it go higher, then you're gonna keep pushing. Now you hear that big buzz, and it does sound very weird and annoying. That's how you know we're getting close to done. So after you hear that buzz 3 times, you know it's carbonated. Now, my personal opinion of how much I like my pop and stuff carbonated, I go 2 more extra little times, which I like. And then you'll hear it hiss. Now what you do is you release the air and the rest of the carbonate that's inside, and your pop is now fully carbonated. So we're just gonna take that guy right off there, and you can see it carbonating. I'm going to put the lid on for a second until I'm actually ready to add my flavor. So I'm going to push that back. I'm going to roll over here and grab my flavor. So this is, like I said, the last sample I have left. And I'm actually going to use this. And like I said, this is a Diet Pink grapefruit. So I'm going to unscrew the top on it, take it right inside, and just start to squeeze. Now I don't go too fast, otherwise it can gush out and go over. And actually here in a minute I will show you how to. That actually smells like grapefruit. That smells really good. I'll show you the other 4 flavors that I have picked up, the big bottles. Let that suck back in for a second. I'm going to probably get more maybe this weekend or next weekend at the store. Like I said, this full packet here makes 1 liter, so if you have the half-liter bottle, well, you're going to have to use half and then somehow figure out a way to seal this up or dump it out and make another one. I don't know. The 1-liter bottle is the one that comes standard. Alright, now this wants to re-siphon in because I can't squeeze any more out till it gets air back in there. Go in. Alright, so after that's done, I'm going to pitch it. And I want to put the cap on. No, I'm not going to shake it. I'm just going to give it a little turn just like that to make sure it's all mixed in. And here is a taste test. Oh, that was good. Here is a taste test of the Diet Pink grapefruit. Ooh, that's actually really good. It's got a sweet place in this tartness of the grapefruit afterwards. That's actually very, very good. Now, like I said, I picked up 4 other flavors. So the one that I got for Christmas was that they got me a Fountain Mist, which is a same as Mountain Dew. And this makes 50 servings, which is equal to 50 cans of Pops, or 12 liters. So this makes 12 of these bottles. Same with all of these. This is a Coca-Cola free, which is same to Coke Zero, which my parents drink all the time. Once again, these all make 12 of these liters. This is a energy one, which is the exact equivalent to Red Bull, and it tastes just like Red Bull. If you mix the 2 together, you couldn't tell. I'm dead serious. It tastes just like Red Bull. Of course, this is a little more than these. These are all $4.99. I think this was $7.99, somewhere in that general area. But the energy's more. And these are all caffeine. These aren't diet. And then I have a lemon lime, which is your equivalent to a Sprite. Now, like I said, ones I actually want to get, now that I tried this, I definitely want to get that Diet Pink grapefruit, but I also want to get Fanta and root beer. And since they drink this the most, I'm going to have to get another cola, it looks like. But I make the Red Bull quite a bit too, that's about half. So after using this for the past while, the thing does a really good job. It's well worth it. Very... I can't even describe it. It's an amazing machine, well worth the money. It's going to save you money for the fact that these, practically cost the amount of, a 12 liter a pop. So you're getting a 12 liter a pop, but you're actually getting 50 pop cans. And then the refills for the compressor, the CO2 can, that I believe, like I said, makes 50 to 55 liters. And you can do an exchange program, and that's $19.95. So, and like I said, I've had this for so many weeks, and that thing's not even half empty yet, and I've still had all these. So, I mean, everything does last a lot longer, and it's going to eventually save you money. And the other thing on these two is there's less caffeine in them and way less sugar. I mean, the sugars in these are, like, this one's 9 grams. This only has 7, so way less than what you're going to have in, your generic, Coke, your Sprite, your Mountain Dew, your Red Bull, way less than what those have, okay? Now, they also have other stuff in diet, too. Now, the other thing they have that interesting, they have water additives for, if you want to make flavored carbonated water. They also have essentials, which are basically more natural, and they don't have, as much as, I guess you could say, I wouldn't even say harmful stuff, because even then, these don't have high fructose corn syrups in them at all. None of their stuff really does. And actually, the cocoa-free, this one obviously doesn't have any sugar in it at all, or no preservatives. So obviously it's going to be a lot healthier than normal pop that you're going to buy, and it's going to save you a lot of money. So I hope this review helped you. I really appreciate that you guys watched. Remember to like this video if you liked it. Any questions, you can put it below. And you also subscribe with the subscribe button down below if you want to see all my updates and when I'm uploading videos. So like I said, this is Jaret with Everything Tech with Jaret, bringing you today's news and reviews about gadgets. Thank you for watching.